Hey Dan, thank you for getting that prayer army going for us. I want to introduce you to somebody, one of my partners here. I asked him why he was in Ukraine, and I think you're going to love his answer. His name is Oscar, he's Danish.
Nice to meet you.
So I asked you, why are you in Ukraine, and what did you say?
I am here in Ukraine to serve our Lord Christ, and the work I do is through Him and Him through me, so everything I do is in the name of Christ. I've heard a little bit about the work you do, the prayer group you have for us, and I appreciate it very much. Knowing there's someone who keeps you in heart and mind, it's a wonderful thing. So
Thank you, brother. Keep it up.
have a good day.
God bless. Hi, my name is Christopher Loverro.
And my name is Shani Koksvik.
And we're here to talk about Shani's son, Oscar. Oscar was a volunteer medic in Ukraine, and we worked together a few times. And I don't know if it was his second or his third or maybe his fourth tour, he made the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
And was killed by a Russian missile. And we're gonna just talk about his legacy and what he means to his mother.
Yeah.
And so we talked a little bit last night, and you agreed to do this. But you said you didn't want to make it about you. You didn't want to make it about a grieving mother.
Yeah.
And I respect that. So we want to focus on his legacy.
Yeah.
But if you would allow me just one little thing I want to say is that you said something last night that really, I don't know, it struck a chord with me.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that, it's a good thing that his body was recovered, because a lot of times soldiers and volunteers, their bodies are never recovered.
Yeah.
Because they were killed in occupied territory and
Yeah.
whatnot. And you said that it's a good thing because if it wasn't, you would go to Ukraine and drive around until you found him, no matter what.
Yeah.
And of course, you're well aware that would be taking you into Russian territory.
Yeah.
And you were serious. You did not care. You were going to find your son.
Yeah.
And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because it just illustrates that the love a mother has for her son,
Yeah.
I think, is the most powerful bond of our species. There's really nothing more stronger than
No.
that. And I wouldn't know what that's like, but I hear that a parent never recovers from losing a child. So I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
So what did Oscar mean to you, and what was his legacy?
Yeah. Well, first of all, he was my son, but he also was some kind of a soulmate for me. He was a very special person with, like he was from another dimension all the time, actually all his life. He really wanted to do something that changed life for other people. He did that since he was a child, and he was just someone special that had like a connection. And when he went to Ukraine, it was in the beginning of the war. He was down there for 1.5 years, and he was working all the time, and it was like he came with some kind of peace. He was also very religious. He was Catholic.
Very man of faith.
He really was, and he felt it like a call to go there. And of course, as a mom, it's difficult to watch your son go to a war zone. But I was just like, I understood him because I knew him all my life. I know this was his call, and so at the same time, it was difficult to let him go there. But I just knew this is his thing.
He was living his passion.
And I could see it in his face. And when you see now, a lot of people send me fantastic photos and videos, and I can see in his eyes that he was in the right place. Yeah. He never doubted. When we speak very often, almost every week we had contact, and he was in that place he wanted to be. He wanted to make that different. And when we talked about what happens if you don't come back? What happens if you die? He was like, well, Mom, it's not dangerous to die. It's dangerous not to follow your calls in life. So you just have to do that. And I respected him for that. So it's like it's a part of me missing the rest of my life.
You mentioned the other day, sorry, you said something. You said every fiber of my soul, of my body, he's in.
He is in, yeah. But at the same time, I'm so proud of him. And if we had more people like Oscar, I think the world will look different. So, yeah, it's a thing to walk away around in the life, to have this sorrow following you, but still it's also, I'm very proud of him, really proud of him.
So as you know, we worked together a few times, and he had an energy about him that is one of those guys, you know, this is probably the most dangerous place on earth. Or it was. It's, you know, there's other conflicts in the world. We never invalidate other conflicts in the world, but Ukraine is one of the most dangerous. It's genocide. Absolute genocide, which is why people like him were drawn to go there. And when we were on missions, he brought a presence that you just kind of knew. It just made you feel comfortable. You know, just having him there. He's one of those guys where if he was there, he just brought an energy that...
He was positive.
And you just like you felt, and you could feel he was a very spiritual person.
He really
and
was.
it showed the dedication he had to making a difference and helping the Ukrainians was absolutely inspiring. For all, and not just me, but the other people that we worked with.
I know.
You know, we talked about this the other day. You will never know how many people he saved.
No.
You know, you just never know. And I'd like to share the time that he saved us. So we were supporting him on a mission, delivering aid to a town. We got to the next town over, and he made the decision to check with the local police to get some updated intel, because we're always updating the intel because the battlefield is so fluid. One day if you turn left instead of right, you never return. So we were always very sensitive about getting intel and the latest intel. And so we stopped at this town, and he went to the local police station to find out what the situation was. And he said, hey guys, it's too dangerous to go where we're gonna go. Had he not been there, we would have gone to that town. We would have. We found out the next day that it got overrun. So, and that's just one example. I wouldn't be here right now.
No.
And that's just one. And how many people did he save? We'll never know.
He had a very good intuition also. And there were some more people from Ukraine who told me that. And it was funny because he's from Denmark. He's not Ukrainian, but he's been driving around in the areas so many times, crossing the country. So people began to use him, like finding ways and which way you think is the safe way. I had more people say that to me, that he was like going with this intuition, that he could feel, no, we have to do it this way, it's too dangerous. So he was very, he was not doing anything just, you know, without thinking about it. People's safety was number one.
I mean, it's almost like he had a connection with a higher power or something. I mean, both in the presence that he brought and his intuition to know, we're not going there today. And I think about that all the time. Like, I really don't think I'd be here right
No.
now. And there were 2 other people with us, so he saved 3 of us.
Yeah.
And that's not an embellishment.
No.
I mean, because let me tell you, I was with one of our American volunteers, another veteran, Paul
Yeah.
Wall. That guy's one of the bravest human beings oh my God. He did things that I would be way too scared to do.
Yeah.
And he was there, so he'd be, let's go. You know, he was someone that, you know, right when the war started, there was a mission where they were going to go, they went to try and rescue, I guess there were 250 orphans.
Mm. Oh my God.
And this is early in the war when it was just,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
dangerous. I
Yeah.
mean, it still is, of course. It's even worse now, maybe in some ways. But
Yeah.
and then they got to the orphanage, and the Russians had already gotten there and abducted. You know, as you know, the Russians have abducted thousands and
Yeah.
thousands of children.
Children. Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing Paul was going to do. So I'm saying this because we would have gone.
Yeah.
And we were also with Natalia,
Yeah.
a Ukrainian woman. She's like my sister now, and she's crazy brave as well. Like, we were going to go to that town.
Yeah.
And if Oscar wasn't there,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
No.
You know, he's also, to us, the people that were on these evacuation teams, he was just an inspiration.
Yeah.
You know,
He stood up for his people. I heard a lot of stories also when I talked with him, and he told me about different kinds of missions. He stood up for the people around him. So he described sometimes situation that was very dangerous, where he put himself in front so that he could protect other people.
yeah,
And I think also that's what happens when they got attacked in the end. Somebody told me that he was trying to protect another person and got hit by himself.
I mean, that's
Because
doesn't surprise me at all.
No, and I think it's if we can do something with this, it must be to look at that. We need more people that's brave and do something else for other people. And you talked about this good and bad thing about this war, the good ones, the bad ones, and
The best and worst of humanity's playing
yeah.
out.
So we need people to lead us into the good way of doing things.
You know, he, this is probably the best compliment you could ever give to someone. He truly made me want to be a better human.
Yeah,
First of all, he gave me hope for humanity,
yeah.
which, especially when you're in Ukraine,
It's difficult to see.
it's too difficult to see. So he gave, being around people like him gave me hope for humanity,
Yeah,
and he inspired me to be a better person.
yeah,
And I feel like I'm a better person because I was able to work with him. And we only worked together 2 or 3 times,
yeah.
but we instantly bonded and just like. And
That's-
it's not. I mean, I think everybody was like that with him.
Yeah, but you know, also I could sense that there is very quickly a very strong bond when you are in a kind of war zone, because you're so dependent of each other.
Yeah.
So you get like bondings forever.
Yeah, it's true, that brotherhood,
Yeah.
sisterhood of war. That's true, but I hate saying but.
Oscar always told me, never say but.
I know, I hate
after a
saying
sense.
but.
He said that to me always, and I still remember when I write, for example.
I
because
apologize
it's like,
for saying
it's
but. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
See, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what I was going to say is that's true.
Yeah.
And in his case, it was even more of a special bond.
Yeah.
You're right, you gel with people, but not always.
No.
But with Oscar, it was just like, who are you and how can I hang out with you?
Yeah.
I want to go on a mission with you. Who are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like he was that way, you know?
I think I'm sure about that. He had a special connection that reached out normal limited, because there's many stories also from his childhood where he did things. All his life he was like, it was very important to him to protect people who was in danger somehow in many different ways, but it's always been a theme for him. Also sometimes when it got difficult and for himself, but he never thought about that. He just wanted to be there for the people who struggled.
Yeah. It's
very
almost,
very unselfish, you know.
it's almost as if he was sort of an angel embodied in a human body, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
This
mean
is-
that literally, but
no,
maybe,
but
you know.
actually, I told you also that when he was young, he said to me, "I'm not going to be very old," and I was like, "What? Of course you are, you know."
Yeah.
You know, there's a thing about
Mhm.
the angels we have here on earth. They don't get very old, and for me, he's an angel, and there's been some coincidence and some experience after he's dead where I'm like, okay, I get it now.
He's communicating to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, all the time.
Well, you know, and I think that he probably was not an actual angel embodied in human form, but
By heart.
it's even better than that, because he's just an example of the potential
Yeah,
of what human beings could be.
yeah,
There are so many people like that. Of course, let's first talk about Ukrainians.
Mm.
Ukrainians they're an example
yeah,
of the potential of what human beings could be, because their spirit, they will not be conquered, they will
No.
not be dominated,
It's
they
a very
will not
strong
give up. And it's just
population.
like,
Yeah.
they're very stoic, and
Yeah.
they're just real people. I've been to 40 countries. I've been all over the world. Well,
Yeah.
not all over, but 40 countries.
Yeah,
And I don't know that I've ever encountered, there's something about Ukrainians that are so special.
yeah,
And people like Oscar and me and others, like, when you get there, it's like you realize, I've never been to Ukraine
no,
before I went, and I had no connection with Ukraine, and I instantly was just like, oh my God, there's something special about these, because
Yeah.
war brings out the best and worst of humanity.
Yeah, it does.
And when you see people in that environment and how they act and how they react, says a lot about a people and a culture. And they're Ukrainians, they just stand out, and in a good way. They inspired us.
Yeah,
And we were talking about this earlier. You know, you said people were trying to get you to convince him not to go back. And I was saying it doesn't work that way. Once you go work with Ukrainians,
you feel like
you're
connected.
addicted.
Yeah, yeah,
You feel more connected.
yeah.
Like I have Ukrainians that I just like Natalia, I just refer to her as sister. Hey,
It's
sister.
like family. Yeah.
It's family. But they are just so real,
Yeah.
and they are just so
Authentic.
inspiring, authentic.
Yeah.
And let's face it, not everybody's like that.
No.
But as a group, as a culture, as a country, as a people, there's
Yeah.
just something unique and special about Ukrainians, and Oscar felt that, and he knew that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Слава Україні!
Поки всі знають, довго будете.
He also said it's like my family down here.
Yes.
I
Yes.
really want to be here. I feel good here. And after he died, a lot of people contact me, and also you now, and it felt like it was this kind of a brotherhood, like you talk about.
Yeah.
People who felt very close to Oscar, and it's been helping me to heal, to hear these stories, and also that he's been surrounded by so much love in this horrible war. It was also full of love. I think that's very nursing for my heart to know.
I mean, this interview that we're doing, it's almost as if you and I could just sit here and look at each other and be silent
Yeah.
and not say anything, because we know what
Yeah,
we just know.
and I think
You know.
he's here and listening
You know,
with a smile. Who can imagine you come all the way down here to the
well,
south? of
I have to be honest. I think he's looking down. I think he's still a little disappointed. Like, Mom, Chris came all the way from America to visit you, and you didn't have chocolates. Mom, what
yeah,
the heck?
yeah, I can imagine that. He would be very disappointed.
That's our running joke for the rest of our lives, that she didn't have chocolate when I came to visit.
But I promise that when Christopher come back,
Oscar,
I
did you
will
hear
have-
this? She's promising to have chocolate the next.
I must.
And we
have
have
next time.
witnesses. We got
Yeah.
the whole world just heard you say that.
I have to.
This
I
is
can
going
see
on
that.
YouTube, so chocolates.
I will have the next time. Then you have, then you need to come another time
Yes.
and bring your family and friends. They're also always welcome.
Well, I tell you, I've only been in Denmark 2 days and I'm already in love with it.
Yeah.
I spent a day in Copenhagen and I was like, can I never leave?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
And now you sit here by the water.
yeah. Well,
So-
this is maybe another thing that Oscar, part of his legacy is bringing people together.
Yeah,
You know?
he really did that.
Yeah.
He really did that. And the thing is that when sometimes I have this, that I want to have some kind of connection with him, I need to feel him sometimes. Then I ask, I need some kind of signs for you to be here, to have a connection. And almost always, the same day or the day after, somebody contacts me who's around Oscar and tell me something about him or one experience, or they miss him or something. And I feel it's like a form of communication going that way. And that is to
Signs.
put
Yeah.
people together around him. And you are many different countries in Ukraine, so it's
Yeah.
people from all
All
over
over.
who contact me.
All over.
Yeah. It's special. Yeah, we need more people like that in the world.
Yeah.
You're going back to Ukraine. I'm going to send a lot of good vibes for you down there. You have to take care of yourself.
Are you going to send chocolates?
We can talk about that.
They have chocolate there. They have pretty good
Do
chocolate.
they
They have
good
great
chocolate
chocolate.
in Ukraine?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. Well, I've already been talking to Oscar, and I already asked him, brother, if it's not too much to ask, will you watch over me when I'm there?
That's
So,
nice. He will for sure.
God, I just love the guy.
Yeah.
All right.
And one day I'm going to Ukraine also.
Yes.
That's a big plan for me.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting a little
Some
bit
point.
because I have a responsibility for Oscar's sister. But I'm going there because I want to see the place that he felt this kind of connection to. Yeah. So thank you for coming, Christopher.
Yes.
And good trip to Ukraine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oscar, we love you.
Yeah. And what is this? You do a lot in the photos, I see. Many photos. Oscar also did.
Yeah, I have my mom's
It's
from
like-
Guam. It's an islander thing.
it's
Hang,
like-
hang loose.
Yeah, okay, because you did that all the time.
All right, thanks. Well, thank you for opening up and sharing this story with
Yeah,
the world.
of course.
Signing off for now.
Yeah.
Video memory. So first day with Shia, our husky from Bakhmut, and I'm called in the night before at 10 o'clock on a combat operation, and she's laying here in the back of the car. Let's see if I can catch her. Here she is. So I live in Kramatorsk, a bit outside. Here you have Sheila. The interesting news the soldiers told me is that she might be pregnant. So that is very interesting timing. But yeah,